Alright folks, today we are making this amazing looking Entrãña pinwheel. So stay tuned. It's time to grill. I already introduced you to Estilo Argentino, a shop and online shop in Cologne, and we are making Entrãña today. And I recently made a video for Entrãña Shashlik. And Entrãña is so flexible, so let's make a pinwheel. The additional stuffing for today's pinwheel is young spinach, leaf by leaf, and some smoked cheese. Feel free to use any cheese you like. Pepper jack would do a great job as well. Preparation is rather simple. After putting on spinach and cheese, roll it. And keep going with the other pieces of Entrãña. Entrãña is also known as skirt steak. There are several names for that. It can be used as a steak, or sometimes it's also fun to braise it. Several years ago I made a video on sweet and sour Entrãña, which is really a good dish out of my Dutch oven. You should check it out if you haven't seen that before. It's a classic German preparation, just with skirt steak. Now place the first roll on the second piece of Entrãña and keep on rolling. If you want to have the complete list of ingredients and measurements, check the video description, we will put it in there. The moment you are inside the video description, you could also check out my fan pages. 015 Barbecue is almost everywhere. You can find me on Facebook, on Insta and on TikTok. And if you are creating dishes or my recipes at home and post it, make sure to tag me so I can see it and comment on it. And of course I will like it. Now the third, I think you have an idea. The coolest thing on Entrãña is that all pieces have more or less the same size. So it's really looks good when it comes to that technique of rolling. Looks almost like a rose. Final Entrãña will be done without cheese. We have enough cheese inside that pinwheel. Now you will need something to make it stable so it can be put on the grill or in your cast iron pan. So I'm taking some metal skewers and putting them through the pinwheel. Final step is salting it. We are using Terrano Meersalz, my salt seasoning in cooperation with German spice dealer Spice Bar. Now put it on the plancha or on a cast iron pan. We are using the Landman gas grill today. We have a max zone with really some high temperature going on, and I like to make a perfect sear. And the cheese should stay inside, so I make sure to use a cast iron pan or plancha. 3 or 4 minutes per side should be good. We have already turned on the left and the right burner, so we have 110 degrees indirect heat, and place it on the warming rack. Now mistakes can happen. I could tell you now that this is everything I did on purpose, but that's not me. I took it off 45 minutes later and I was really convinced that it's cooked to perfection. And the moment I cut into and saw how it looks like, I realized it still needed longer time. The second thing I realized, that for me there's kind of a wrong ratio of roast flavors to pink meat. So here's what I mean. It still is raw inside. It looks beautiful though. I like the cheese, spinach, meat color, but of course this is still raw inside. No one is able to eat that. So I decided to add back the skewers on each piece, heat up the cast iron pan again, and make a sear on the part where I cut through. And this is kind of a good idea to just first of all to rescue this dish, but second is that you will now get some more roasted flavors and of course on the cheese, and this is really interesting. So all in all, it took me another cooking time of 35 minutes or so just to make it ready to eat. Of course, mistakes on the grill can happen, but be confident and just develop some ideas for first aid grill rescue. Now, after some resting time, looks better now. And of course, as always, I'm gonna give this a shot right now. Please make sure to hit that like button and leave me a comment if you are into Entrãña pinwheels. What is your favorite stuffing? Just leave it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and help us grow the international channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.